started. So hit play on your playlist if you're listening to music, and then we'll start in child's pose. So child's pose, come to your knees and then spread them as wide as feels good. Toes to touch behind you, walk your palms out in front of you, and let your forehead settle onto your mat. Begin in this resting posture right away by connecting your breath. So prioritize how you're breathing. And as you create priority in your breath, allow that to make your breath a little bit more noticeable. So noticeable means longer, as well as potentially deeper. And if there's a different choice of breath in terms of how you're breathing, that is also part of the practice of pranayama. And pranayama is our focus today. It is the fourth limb of the 8-limbed yogic path. We're going to spend a lot of time here, but today we're spending time just talking about the concept overall and really bringing priority to the breath practice in yoga. Pranayama is often translated literally as breath, but as we know, all of these concepts are more than they appear. And we'll talk about that as we get into it. But allow your breath to be kind of like a cleansing tool. So when you breathe and when you connect your breath to how we move, you are creating space, creating opening, removing some obstacles energetically that may be with you right now. So the practice today is about moving through something, about breaking through, about becoming more whole, more clear, however that resonates with you. And we'll start to breathe, exhale all the air out, breathe together, I should say. And then take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, like that, inhale in. Big breath out. From here, seal your lips, inhale through your nose. Through your nose, breathe out. This nostril breath is called Ujjayi pranayama, and it is one of several breathing techniques associated with the fourth limb of yoga. It's one that we do commonly in this vinyasa practice, and it is meant to be a powerful breath. It's meant to help you build heat, as well as build discipline in your breathing. So again, allow this breath tool to be an opportunity to deepen and open and cleanse. One more inhale through your nose. Through your nose, let it go. Inhale, shift forward to tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and we won't go through any motions here together. So just move in whatever ways feel organic and authentic to you, with the goal of connecting how you're breathing to how you're moving. So do your inhales propel a certain kind of movement? Your exhales propel a different kind of movement, or whatever that means or feels like for you. But starting to connect movement to breath in this powerful equation that we use throughout our practice. If you do something on the right side, do it on the left side. Absolutely take your time. It's Sunday, it's daylight savings time day. We got nothing but time. Well, technically an hour less, but we're gonna be nice and easy about ourselves today. And when all those first movements feel sufficient, downward facing dog is next. As you're ready, curl your toes under, lift your hips. Continue to move in downward facing dog. Get some bends in your knees, some wags of your feet, your hips, even a roll of your neck. You could push more to one palm than the other palm to feel a little bit of movement in your shoulders and your arm joints. Whatever movements are nice in down dog. And then back to stillness in down dog when you are ready, always only when you're ready, right? And once you come to that stillness, let your gaze drop heavy between your shins, push your hips higher, try to point your tailbone up, make your tailbone the highest point on your body. And you might notice if you bend your knees, that helps you to lift your tailbone a little bit more up. Take a breath in here and take a breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrists, and then there, grab for opposite elbow or forearm. First forward fold, standing on your mat, so let your head get even heavier. Bend your knees here as much as you'd like. Rock a little side to side, forwards and backwards. As you're ready, switch the grip, bring opposite elbow in front. Let your belly soften right onto your thighs. Again, maybe a bend in your knees helps make that connection. And then give a little roll of your neck. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And then gently release your fingertips down and bring your feet all the way together to touch. Bend your knees a lot here and slowly, slowly, slowly unravel up to a standing position. Let your spine lengthen, the crown of your head lift, and then a couple little motions in your shoulders here, whatever movement you might need before we meet in standing at attention pose. Samastitihi. Push your palms together and press your thumbs right to your sternum bone. Lift through the crown of your head, feel your quadriceps flex, your kneecaps lift, your legs engage. So this posture, we often stop and create intention. And the intention today, my friends, is all about connection by moving through something. Cleansing, deepening, creating space, creating opening. Whatever you connect to or resonate with those ideas, let that connect to your intention for your practice today. And with that in mind, we'll send it out as we always do, but with a little bit more priority to our breath. Exhale all the air out. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips, inhale through your nose. Through your nose, breathe out. Blink your eyes open. Soften your palms down to your sides. Sun A, simple, unite your breath to your movement. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your palms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down towards your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, high to low plank, plant your palms, step back, bend your elbows halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, push into the tops of your feet as you lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a breath in here. Stay for the breath out. Let's go again. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, come to the top. Hi, Rhea. Inhale, halfway lift, didn't see you there. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root down, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge back down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long, long spine. Exhale, high to low plank or variation you prefer. Inhale, upward facing dog. Love it, Isabel. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, Presley. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more, Sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, mountain pose, full inhale to lengthen and rise. Exhale, forward fold, full exhale to hinge down. Inhale, halfway lift, reach through your collarbones. Exhale, high to low plank. You could skip it. You could hold high plank or something else. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You all look fabulous. 2 breaths here. Breathe in. Connect to your exhale. Again, pay attention and focus your inhale. Drive your exhale out. Mandala time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, chair pose. Bend at your knees. Lift your chest, reach your palms high. Pause and breathe. Push your weight more to the backs of your feet. That will help you press your hips more towards the back of your mat. Point your tailbone under to lift your chest higher. Breathe in here, lengthen your spine. Exhale, airplane your arms, sweep your fingertips behind you. Your left leg up. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Stand on your right foot. Bend your left knee up from your mat. Sweep your fingertips to the ceiling and breathe. Flex your left toes up. Find a spot to gaze in front of you to help you feel a little bit more sense of focus and stability, and keep your core muscles engaged. Take a breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Take a big step back, plant your left foot at the back of your mat, reach your palms behind you. And inhale, crescent lunge, lift your chest, sweep your fingertips to the ceiling, pause and breathe. Create your lunging stance, push into your right heel, lift the back of your left thigh, and stack your shoulders directly above your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, add a back bend. Bend at your elbows as you lift your chest higher. Inhale, high pyramid pose. Push your palms together, straighten both legs, and lengthen your fingertips to the ceiling. Breathe. So high pyramid means that you're making that pyramid shape in your legs while keeping your chest lifted. Keep your hips square to the front. Squeeze your inner thighs. It'll help you feel more stable. Breathe in, lengthen your arms. Exhale, warrior two. Rebend your right knee, open your chest, arms wide, breathe. Push to that back edge of your back foot, tuck your tailbone underneath, and square your torso right to the side of your mat. Inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in, make a big X shape. Exhale, goddess pose, thumbs to heart center, sink low in your hips. And then first time we'll hold. Find a little movement side to side. You can bend and straighten your legs. Kind of a couple bounces up and down. I think it feels good to just kind of like wiggle your hips a little bit. And then back to stillness here. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Bend your knees a little bit more. And rather than lunging your chest forward, stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, back to star. Make that big X shape. We're going to go to the back. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Bend your left knee. Gaze over your left fingertips. Then inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Lengthen your left palm, reach your left arm down and right arm up. Pause and breathe. Extended side angle to the back of your mat. Open your chest. Feel length in both side bodies. And from there, maybe you challenge your gaze up above your right fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your left knee. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, high to low plank to the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do back to the front. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge towards the back of your mat. Left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop down to your left knee. Sweep your palms up and breathe. First time we hold, so opportunity here to do a couple different things. You could interlace your fingers on your right thigh and push your hips forward in front of you. Could do a little side bend. You could do a little back bend. Any other posture that would feel good in this first really grounded lunge. Again, facing the back of your mat. So just trust your body, feel it underneath you. Set everything up from the ground up. Then arms back up high, breathe in. Exhale, half splits, tense your fingers, straighten your right leg and push your hips behind you. Flex your right toes up. Keep a micro bend in your right knee as much as you need, but feel the stretch on the back of your right leg. Inhale, back to low lunge. Bend your right knee, lift off your left knee. Exhale, wide pyramid pose. Re-straighten your right leg. So like high pyramid, you're making a pyramid shape in your legs, but keeping your chest folded forward over your right thigh. And inhale, easy twist. Push your left palm down, reach your right arm up. Pause right here. You could add a little roll of your right wrist, bend and straighten your elbow, deeper motion in your shoulder. You can rebend your right knee as much as you need, or bring your block underneath your left palm. Back to your open twist, right arm high, big breath in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, pivot to face the side of your mat, and then just fold between your legs. Push your way to your toes. Bend your knees here as much as you'd like, but again, work to bring your tailbone higher and let the crown of your head soften lower. Yeah, looks fantastic, my friends. Now walk your palms a little bit forward beyond the side of your mat. Inhale, wide half lift. Give just a little lift of your chest. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Frame your left foot. We go right into the other side. Inhale, halfway lift, feet together to touch at the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low into your chair as you sweep your palms up. Exhale, airplane your arms, reach behind you. Right leg lifts this time. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, stand on your left foot. Bend your right knee up and breathe. Flex your right toes. Squeeze your glutes to level your hips and tuck your tailbone under. That will encourage your abdominals to active. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Big step back, then plant your right foot as you reach your chest forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift your chest, extend your fingertips to the ceiling and breathe. Work to square your hips forward, right hip forward, left hip back. Feel your tailbone tuck under as you reach through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, back bend. Feel that arch in your low back. Inhale, high pyramid, press your palms. Kick pyramid legs as you reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Wide pyramid stance, so your right heel will stay lifted. Push into your left big toe. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Arms open wide. Breathe in through your front knee. Breathe. Feel your knee point straight forward in your left leg. Push through the back edge of your right foot and walk your torso straight open to the side of your mat. Inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in. Exhale, goddess pose, also known as horse pose. Thumbs to heart, bend your knees. Last horse will hold, so find a little movement here, side to side, maybe some twisting. We don't have a ton of twisting in our practice today, so it might be nice here to twist opposite shoulder to opposite knee, or again, do this freestyle. And can you connect how you're breathing to how you're moving? Back to stillness in your goddess pose, thumbs to heart, tuck your tailbone under, lift your chest. We go right to the back. Inhale, warrior two, point your right toes at the back, arms open wide. Exhale, extended side angle towards the back of your mat. Right palm down, left arm high, breathe. Bring your right forearm on top of your right leg, rotate your chest open. And then from there, can you lift your gaze as you keep the bend in your right knee? Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right palm high. Exhale, high to low plank to the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We bring it back to the front. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Inhale, crescent moon, drop down to your right knee. Sweep your palms up. And then as you exhale, take the variation you did on the first side, a little bit more of a lunge forward to stretch the front of your right hip. You can side bend, back bend, twist even. Where's your body leading you today? And as we hold in these postures, can your breath deepen the movement and thinking of each posture as a continuing opportunity to open rather than a moment of static. Arms back up high, take a big breath in. Exhale, half splits, straighten your left leg, tense your fingers, and then hold here. Get that deep stretch on the back of your left thigh. Push into your left heel. As you reach your chest forward, you'll feel a deeper sensation in your left hamstring. Inhale, low lunge, lift off your right knee. Exhale, wide pyramid, come back to the straight legs. Keep your chest folded down over your thigh. And then again, push into your left big toe this time. Inhale, easy twist, right palm down, left arm up. Hold here. Can add that movement in your joints in your left arm. You could bring your block underneath your right palm, or always any variations that serve your body best. Back to your twist, left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Last wide leg forward fold will hold, pivot to the other side. Let your head hang really heavy and bring more weight to your toes. Inhales, you'll feel a little lift of your chest. Exhales, a little bit deeper fold. You're doing so good. Come to that wide half lift. Walk your palms beyond the side of your mat. Inhale, add some length in your spine. Exhale, low lunge to the front. We go right into our flow breaths of movement. Inhale, halfway lift, feet together to touch. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Inhale, chair, sit low as you lift your chest. Exhale, airplane your arms, sweep it back. Left leg up, inhale, one-legged mountain, lengthen your right leg. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, plant your left foot at the back. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, back bend, use the full exhale to arch your spine. Inhale, high pyramid, lengthen everything to the ceiling. Exhale, warrior two, arms open wide. Inhale, star, big X shape. It's a power move. Exhale, goddess, lower down. It's a strengthening move. To the back, inhale, warrior two to the back. Point your left toes, gaze over your left palm. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your left knee. Exhale, high to low plank to the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Yes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, plant it between your palms. Inhale, crescent moon to the back, drop down to your left knee. Exhale, half splits, add the straightening in your right leg. Inhale, low lunge, lift off of your left knee. Exhale, wide pyramid, re-straighten your right leg. Inhale, easy twist, right arm up, open up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, walk your palms off the side of your mat. Inhale, wide half lift, get that little lift of your chest. Exhale, low lunge to the front, frame your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift, feet together to touch. Exhale, forward fold, left side, get lost in the movement. Inhale, chair, focus on your breath. Exhale, airplane your arms. Remember your breath is opening to something. Inhale, one-legged mountain, bend your right knee off the mat. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, plant your right foot down at the back. Inhale, crescent lunge, tuck your tailbone under. Exhale, back bend. Can you lift your gaze higher? Inhale, high pyramid, gaze forward, straighten your legs. Exhale, warrior two, arms open wide. Inhale, star, rise on up. Exhale, goddess, thumbs to heart, bend your knees. We go to the back. Inhale, warrior two to the back, keep your right knee bent. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up, look up. Exhale, high to low plank to the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring it home. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent moon, drop down to your knee as you lift your chest. Exhale, half splits. Use the full exhale to get that hamstring stretch. Inhale, low lunge, bend your left knee. Exhale, wide pyramid, go back to the straight leg. Inhale, easy twist, full breath to twist open. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, walk your palms to the side. Inhale, wide half lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front, frame your right foot. A little variation to end. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, crow pose. Plant your palms, shoulder width distance. Point your elbows back, make a shelf for your knees on your triceps. Really crunch your abs. Maybe you get a little lift of your toes up. Gaze beyond your fingertips. Challenge your core stability. And now notice your breath. Yes, yes, yes. You're here for 3. Step or float back high to low plank in 2. And 1. Nice, Roxy. Nice, Sienna. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 huge breaths. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Do that again. Loud inhale. Even louder exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come all the way through and then come down and take a seat. How you doing? Doing good? All right. again, the goal with this big long flow is that we get to breathe, breathe, breathe as we move. And this focus on connecting movement to breath is where there's a lot of magic that happens in yoga. And we'll talk more about that. We're going to go through it all one more time, deepening some of the movement along the way, but take a stop here and lay down and do some core. So as you're ready, come to your back. Basic crunches to begin. So feet hip width distant, hands behind your head, low back down. Take a breath in there. Exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift your chest. Inhale, lower you down. Exhale, lift your chest. Keep your exhale breath propelling your chest up off the mat. And remember, breath is all about movement. Breath is all about opening, deepening, cleansing. And that's present here too, because your breath is actually propelling your strength. So exhales as you lift, exhales as you lift. Here, 4, 3, pulse it up in 2, and 1, pulse at the top. 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Option to extend your fingers long. Keep your gaze up high. Here, 4, 3, hold it high in 2, and 1, static hold for 4, a tiny bit higher for 3, a tiny bit higher for 2, bicycle twist in 1, bicycle twist, twist it right, to left, to right, to left. Nice, Kamna. Yes, you decide your movement. You can keep bent knees, you can straighten your legs, you can move one half of your body and keep the other half stationary on the mat. But again, the goal is to connect to breath. Your exhales will help you twist. Your exhales will help you exert. So breath, my friends, is a tool. Breath is a powerful tool to connect you to your life force, your energy. That's actually what it means. You're here, 4, 3, pulse it right in 2, and 1, pulse it right, just 4. Left shoulder up for 3, pulse it left in 2, and 1 to the left, 4, 4. Right shoulder up for 3, keep it going, 2. Long body stretch in 1, long body stretch, arms long, legs long. Take a huge, big breath in. Huge, big breath out. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll the length of your spine once or twice and meet me up in a seat for boat pose, Navasana. Grab your palms behind your knees. You can guard with your toes touching on the mat. Lengthen your low back, lift your gaze slightly. And then from here, maybe you lift your feet up. Maybe you let go of your knees and reach your arms open wide. Repress your belly to your thighs. Feel your low back muscles engage as much as your abdominal core. You're here for 3. Down to low boat in 2, and 1, low boat, low back to the mat, straighten your legs, push your gaze back up towards the ceiling. Create a slight bowl shape with your whole body. Lift your shoulder blades up. Can you lift your tailbone up? You're here for 3. Back to boat pose in 2, and 1, back to boat, knees to chest, arms long. Remember, variations, you can grab behind your knees, toes can come back down. But feel your core muscles engage, squeeze your shoulder blades together, broaden your chest. Take a big breath in, big breath out. You're here for 3. 1 more low boat in 2, and 1 more low boat. Low back down, legs long, arms long, gaze up, breathe in, breathe out. You're here for 3. Long body stretch in 2, and 1 long body stretch, arms long, legs long. Huge inhale, huge exhale. Now hug your knees, rock a little side to side first, and then rock and roll the length of your spine again. Eventually meeting in downward facing dog this time, though it's a great time to stop and hydrate a little bit. Maybe stop in a seat and just meditate for a couple breaths. Whatever you might need for your practice. Yeah, I love the high to low plank. You can hold that up dog, get a nice stretch. And then once you're back in your downward facing dog, recapture Ujjayi Pranayama, the breathing technique through your nostrils. Inhales through your nose. Through your nose, breathe out. We come back to the cleansing nature, the connective nature of breath. as we deepen our mandala flow, going one more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair, sit low into your chair as you lift your chest. Exhale, airplane your arms, sweep it back. Left leg up, inhale, one-legged mountain, bend your left knee off your mat. This time as you exhale, set up tree. So bend your left knee open, then push your left foot onto your inside of your right thigh or your right calf or your right ankle. Once you've made your choice with where your foot's going, thumbs back to heart center to start. Clench your glutes and squeeze your thigh and your foot into each other. From there, lots of options, right? You could add some open arms. I like a little bit of like a fist bump at my low back, good little shoulder opener. You could do a bending tree. Maybe from here you close your eyes or switch your gaze. And then once you've made all those choices, return to your breath. That breath connection, breath is often translated as prana. Prana actually means life force or energy. And yama means extension or amplification. So pranayama is amplifying your life force. Feel that energy here. Slowly bring your gaze forward, thumbs back to heart. Then point your left knee forward, one-legged mountain pose, arms high, take a big breath in. Exhale, airplane pose, reach your fingertips back, point your left toe back. Option this time to keep your left foot lifted, balance on your right leg, broaden your chest, flex your right quadricep, dial your left hip down. You're here for 3. Step back to crescent lunge in 2. And 1, step back to crescent lunge, bend your front knee, arms high, take a big breath in. Exhale, back bend, deepest one yet. Inhale, high pyramid, press your palms and straighten your legs. As you exhale this time, bring your hands to your hips and set up full pyramid. So a narrower stance, so your back foot is fully on the mat, all your toes pointing forward, hips square to the front. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge from your hips, begin to fold down. You can micro bend your right knee as you need as you fold, but keep your left leg nice and straight. Eventually your fingertips will come all the way down to your mat or maybe your block to bring the ground a little closer to you. Again, micro bend your right knee as you need, but push into your left heel to add some length in your left leg and keep some weight in your back foot. Let your head become heavier. And again, breath facilitates a deepening in this hold. Inhales feel a little bit longer in your spine. Exhales, you can fold a little bit more. Nice, Karen. You're here for 3. A runner's lunge in 2. And 1. Runner's lunge, my friends. Step your right foot out a little bit. Step your left foot back a little bit. And we've got a lot of movement still to go. So you might choose an active runner's lunge here where you just kind of like wiggle a little bit or bend and straighten your front knee. You can stay lifted off your back knee. So pranayama, the amplification of your life force, is very much connected to the movements in your subtle body or your energetic body, which is kind of like a layer of yourself, similar to your bones, your muscles, your skin, but one that yoga connects us to. Come back to your runner's lunge, lift off your left knee, palms to the mat, take a breath in here. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, shift towards the left side of your mat. Toes out, heels in to come back to our flow. Inhale up to star pose, palms up high, use your powerful legs. Exhale, goddess, thumbs to heart, bend your knees, lower your hips. Now we go to the back. Inhale, warrior 2 to the back, bend your left knee, gaze over your left palm. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep the length in your side bodies. This time, inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg as you sweep your left palm high. And exhale, triangle pose towards the back of your mat. Reach, reach, reach with your left hand, then drop your left palm down. Reach your right arm in the direct opposite direction and continue to open your chest. You can push your left forearm to your left thigh. You could use your block under your palm. I push my palm onto my shin. That helps me feel that left rib cage length, and then gaze up. You're here for 3. Reverse warrior in 2. And 1. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your left knee. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat, just low lunge, because then we're going to go to halfway lift. Inhale, feet together to touch, face the back. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Inhale, mountain pose towards the back of your mat. Exhale, dancer on the left elbow to left side body. Kick your left heel to your seat to capture the inside edge of your left foot with your left hand. Knees to touch to start, and then as you're ready, kick into your left hand or your left foot. And then from there, you'll propel your chest forward in front of you while you point your left knee more behind you. Stay long in your standing leg. Fix your gaze somewhere. Let it be a little wobbly. Let it be a little weird. Whatever it might feel like, that's part of your connection today. You're here for 3. Warrior 3 in 2. And 1. Warrior 3, release the grip on your foot. Push your left foot behind you. Reach your fingertips in front of you, making a big capital T. Or thumbs could come to heart center. Lengthen your low back. Square your hips to your mat. You're here 3. Standing splits in 2. And 1. Standing splits, bring your fingertips down. Point your left toes, maybe sweep them a little higher. 1 breath in, lengthen both legs. Exhale, low lunge, big step back to plant your left foot. Back to our flow. Inhale, crescent moon, drop down to your left knee. Exhale, half splits. Return to that breath to posture connection. Inhale, low lunge, lift off your left knee. Exhale, wide pyramid. 1 more stretch in your right hamstring. And then inhale, warrior 1. Step your left foot in a little bit so you can push your heel down. Square your hips towards the back of your mat. Lift your chest high and breathe. Right hip behind you, left hip forward. Bend your right knee back over your ankle. Inhale in. Exhale, add a chest extension grip behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Lead with your chest and guide your right shoulder towards the inside of your right leg. From there, let your gaze hang heavy back towards your left foot. Keep your warrior 1 legs mostly intact, so square them towards the back of your mat. Yes, 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 my friends. Nice, Patrick. Nice, Shane. How's your breath? That energetic layer of ourselves ignited and moving, flowing. You're here for 3. Low lunge in 2. And 1. Low lunge, fingertips framing your right foot. We bring it back to the front. Inhale, easy twist, left palm down, right arm up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Walk your palms off the other side of your mat. Inhale, wide half lift, reconnect to your breath. Exhale, low lunge to the front, frame your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift, feet together to touch. Exhale, forward fold, hinge it down. Inhale, chair right into our last side. Exhale, airplane your arms, reach, reach, reach behind you. Right leg up, inhale, 1-legged mountain, stand on your left foot. Exhale, set up tree. Bend your right knee open. Facilitate a placement of your right foot on the inside of your left leg, anywhere other than your knee, really. And then once your foot is placed, thumbs back to heart to begin. Nice long spine from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Hip points square to the front. And then if you got options, take them. Or stay right where you are. You won't make a wrong choice. Pranayama, the amplification of your life force, happens in this energetic layer of your subtle body. Prana travels in these little highways called nadis, N-A-D-I-S. And there's tens of thousands of them. And that's what you've been opening through your whole practice today. Bring your thumbs back to heart, gaze back forward, then point your right knee forward, palms up, 1-legged mountain, take a big breath in. Exhale, airplane pose, kick your right foot back, keep it lifted if you'd like. Sweep your palms back as you broaden your chest forward, straighten your standing leg, kick your right foot higher, feel your core engaged for 3. Step back, crescent lunge in 2. And 1, crescent lunge, right foot down, palms high, breathe in. Exhale, back bend one more time in your lunge. Inhale, high pyramid, straighten your legs, reach up. Exhale, full pyramid, shorten your stance, hands to hips. All of your toes are pointing forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. Feel that lift from your pelvic floor. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Begin a gentle fold over your left leg. Bend your left knee as much as you need. Eventually, your fingertips come down to something, your mat or your block. Remember, right foot, really push into your heel at the back to really extend your right leg long. Weight in both feet. And then nothing to do but breathe, my friends. That flow of energy happening, facilitated by your breath through this energetic pathway, an entire layer of your being. Feel that beautiful connection. I think that's why yoga feels so good. That's the magic right there. That's the good stuff. You're here for 3. Runner's lunge in 2. And 1. Runner's lunge, active runner's lunge. Left foot out a little bit, right foot back a little bit. Come down to your back knee if you'd like. Find some movement here, just some wiggles that feel good. As you know, we've got a little bit more big movement to go before we start to stretch and rest a little bit more. And always, always coming back to the priority of breath. Runner's lunge, lift your back knee up, palms down, take a big breath in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold towards the right side of your mat. Then prepare for star pose, toes out, heels in. Inhale, star, it's a power pose, rise on up. Exhale, goddess, it's a strengthening pose. See how low you can get in your stance. To the back of the mat, inhale, warrior 2, bend your right knee to the back. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm up. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg, reach up, look up. Exhale, triangle pose to the back. Reach, reach, reach with your right palm, then drop your right palm down, left arm high. These energetic highways, these nadis, all extend off of a major one that runs along your spine. So feel the length of your spine here. Push your tailbone behind you, reach through the crown of your head. Then open your chest. Feel that free flow of energy through your movement and how the movement connects to your breath. You're here for 3. Reverse warrior in 2. And 1. Inhale, reverse warrior. Put a bend in your right knee. Exhale, low lunge, just low lunge to the back. Inhale, halfway lift to the back of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, big sweeping, rise up. Exhale, dancer on the right side, right elbow to your side body, kick your right heel towards your seat. In the inside edge of your foot with your hand. And then as you're ready, begin your dancer's pose to any depth you'd like. Kick your right foot behind you. Keep that arch of your spine, which will be deepened by keeping your chest lifted rather than hinging your chest down. Notice where you're gazing. Are you still paying attention to your breath? Remember, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It just matters that we're doing it. You're here for 3. Warrior 3 in 2. And 1. Warrior 3, release the grip on your right foot. Kick your right heel back, thumbs to heart, or arms long beyond the crown of your head. Core strength, so important here. Navel up and in. Lengthen your low back, here for 3. Standing splits in 2. And 1. Standing splits, fingertips down. Point your right toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, big step back. Back to our flow one more time. Inhale, crescent moon down to your right knee. Exhale, half splits. Feel that length, length, length in your left leg. Inhale, low lunge, rebend. Exhale, wide pyramid. One more straightening of your front leg. And then inhale, warrior 1. Come to rise one more time. Lift your chest towards the back of your mat. Reach to your fingertips and breathe. Press into your right heel so much that your right glute really flexes. Push into your left heel to stack the joints of your left leg and just rotate your left hip crease slightly behind you. Inhale in. Exhale, add that chest extension grip. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Lean forward, then down with your chest. Round your spine, let the crown of your head hang really heavy. These nadis, these pathways get cleared when we engage in the practice of pranayama. So feel that energy flow, my friends. What are you moving through? What are you creating freedom of? You're here for 3. Low lunge in 2. And 1 low lunge. Frame your left foot with your hands. We come back to the front one more time. Inhale, easy twist, left arm up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, pivot to the side of your mat. Inhale, wide half lift, get that little lift of your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge to the front, frame your right foot. And this time, inhale, high plank pose, step your right foot back. And exhale, come all the way down to your belly, lead with your chest. Chin on the mat, 2 spine strengthener postures on your belly to end our mandala. Cobra pose first. Walk your palms back next to your rib cage, point your elbows up, zip your legs together. Then inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest, lift your gaze. As you exhale, push into the tops of your feet to flex your kneecaps, your quads, and your glutes. Keep lifting your chest a little bit higher. Then push your collarbones a little bit more forward. Then lift your chest a little higher. Collarbones forward, chest higher, collarbones forward, chest higher. You're here for 3. Keep lifting 2 and 1. Slowly lower down. Amazing job. Chin to the mat, then left ear down, palms beside you, face up. Maybe you just get a little gentle wiggle of your hips side to side. Feel that connection to your mat. And then what do you notice about yourself? Can you bring some attention to this subtle body, this energetic layer? I imagine it kind of hovering right above my skin. And it's flowing, these nadis, these energy pathways, the obstruction has been cleared. Tens of thousands of them flowing freely. Gently bring your chin back to center. You are welcome to another cobra, or if you want a deeper back bend to end your practice, we'll do both. So for bow, kick your heels to your seat. Reach back and grab the tops of your feet with your palms. Knees more together to touch. Feel your inner thighs engaged. Then inhale, kick into your hands. Exhale, lift your chest, reach your gaze forward beyond your mat. Really relax your shoulders to kick even more and lift your chest maybe even a little bit higher. From there, rock your way forward towards your sternum bone. You might notice the fronts of your thighs start to lift as you actively kick into your hands. Keep your inner thighs engaged. You're here for 3. Keep kicking 2 and 1. Slowly lower down, chin to mat, palms beside you. Maybe you do a little windshield wiper of your feet side to side to get that low back release. And then allow yourself to take a little bit of rest here. We have been moving without even like a stop for the most part for about 40 minutes now. So that's an intense physical motion, but with it comes this energetic connection. And that's my invitation for you today, is to focus on the energy you notice within you and around you. Bring your chin back to center. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank to push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Let's take a couple minutes to stretch it out. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee to wrist. Keep your right toes flexed. Left toes point straight back. And then you do you in your half pigeon. Maybe you stay lifted with your chest. Maybe you rest your forehead. Maybe you roll to your back or to a seat for a different kind of hip opening pose. Be here for just a couple breaths, but really allow yourself to settle in. And as our physical body starts to slow down, you might notice your heart rate softens. We don't sweat as much. Breath is maybe a little easier, but that energetic layer that's been ignited will continue. So these nadis, these tens of thousands of nadis, there are 7 that are commonly known as the chakras. These main energetic pathways that intersect along different places along the spine from your very roots all the way through the crown of your head and actually above it. So again, that energetic layer is kind of us, but also bigger than us in terms of our physical body. And the thought is that these postures are designed to actually clear and kind of rebalance the chakras and the nadi system. And again, I think that's why this feels so good and why it's so transformative. It's more than feeling good, right? It literally can transform us. You're welcome to stay on the right side as long as you'd like. As you're ready to move to the left side of half pigeon, give it a go, or take your little variations along the way. Some kicks, king pigeon, counter stretches. And then as you're ready, set up the left side, left leg high, and then half pigeon, knee to wrist, flexing your foot. You know the drill. And then invite that rest, invite your physical self to rest. My experience, especially in our American culture, or I'll just use my own experience, I won't equate it to all Americans, but most of the people I know in yoga are real go-getters. And it sometimes seems counterintuitive that strength comes with rest. And challenge that viewpoint if you find yourself in a space of agitation. Can you lean into and pay attention to how you're feeling? And then as you're ready, my friends, come back through a final downward facing dog. If you're on your back, we're going to be with you momentarily. And those final down dogs, get the little wiggles, the little movements that you enjoy. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, step all the way through, come down to a seat, palms out in front of you, face up, get a little length in your spine, breathe in, feel your core engage. Exhale, come all the way down to your back, one vertebra at a time. And when you reach your mat, happy baby awaits you. Hug your knees into your chest. Find a little motion here, side to side. And remember that main energetic highway runs along your spine. So as you find a little movement here around your spine, think of it as a little bit like an energetic massage too. And then from happy baby, we'll end with a supine twist. Hug your knees into your chest. And then left leg long, keep your right knee in. Use your left hand to guide your right knee across your body. Keep your right palm open next to you. Let your gaze follow that direction. As you twist yourself open, remember it can be a gentle twist. We've worked hard. We know we can do that. So lean into a different opportunity here. And gently, slowly come back through center. Give your knee a quick squeeze before you switch out your legs. Left leg long, or right leg long, left knee in. Use your right hand to guide your left knee over. Left arm open next to you. Final twist to the other side. I struggle with rights and lefts sometimes and knowing which is which. So if I said the same as the other side, do the opposite of what you just did. Love the different variations you're taking, by the way. Way to make your practice your own. Wherever you are, invite in that space of starting to surrender, to let go, but notice how that energy still can flow. Slowly come back to center. Give your knee a squeeze and then hug both knees into your chest. Bring yourself into that little ball of an awesome human, chin to chest, forehead to knees. Squeeze around your shins. Huge breath in, big as you can make it. Open mouth, exhale, Shavasana, corpse pose. Legs long, arms long. Let your extremities relax. Your toes, your fingers, your forearms, your calves. And then let your main trunk of a human also relax. Your glutes, your low back, your shoulders. And feel that relaxation continue through your jaw, behind your eyes, and through the very crown of your head. I'm going to give you about 90 seconds here in total stillness, total silence, to enjoy this moment of surrender with all that energy flowing. Enjoy. I'll guide you out. If you are enjoying your rest, then please continue to do so. As you're ready to re-enter your Sunday, your week ahead with a free-flowing sense of energy, let's do it. Just start with some gentle movement in those extremities, and then let that movement grow. Breath grow once more until you'd like that long body stretch, arms long, legs long. And when you get to that long body stretch, enjoy a nice big breath in. A nice big breath out. Bring your knees into your chest, roll to either side to a fetal posture. And then slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seat, but absolutely take your time, be gentle with yourself. And when you arrive in that comfortable seat, sit up tall once more and press your palms to your heart center. And take just a moment to notice yourself since you last set that intention about an hour or 55 minutes ago. And bring your thumbs to your third eye, space between your eyebrows, which acknowledges that we are humble, we are enlightened, we are intuitive beings when we choose to be. And we are great as a community. And I'm so grateful for this online yoga community that has been here for almost a year now. I'm so grateful for you. Bowing forward, we seal our practice. Peace. Nicely done, my friends. Thank you so much for being here.